We got the phone calls. I asked for 10 calls. We got well over that. So topless the last 30 minutes. And you know what? It really didn't make us much better, did it, Andy? Did you feel any effects? Yeah, well, of course, she was sitting behind a suitcase, but I couldn't. Anyway, the Astros, 4 hits, 2 errors, sloppy series finale against the Red Sox. They scored only once against Eduardo Rodriguez, who, by the way, Eduardo Rodriguez entered with the fifth highest ERA among American League qualifiers. I mean, Andy says he sucks. So Verlander, seventh. I mean, you can't stop this guy. Aledmys Diaz may go on the DL. So Tony Kemp will be at second with Altuve and Diaz gone. And they may call up a youngster, Miles Straw. And for those of you who want to know why they didn't call up Alvarez and the other guy, Kyle Tucker, because Derek Fisher was called up, because whoever was called up was not going to get full-time playing time, and they didn't want to sit those other two guys there. So Derek Fisher, who's been up a little bit, all right, that's it. Nantucket, June 15th, and Nathaniel Hall, June 9th. Wow. We'll see. Andy's not going to be here. She's going to visit her mother, and I'm going to be upstate New York. God bless America. One of the favorite things that I have done in the past couple of years is go to see Antonio wrestle live. I mean, we go there. There are 2 tickets waiting for us. We're sitting in the front row. We're having lunch with Antonio. And little did I know that it was also with his opponent that night. It was one of the greatest days I've had as a longtime wrestling fan to think that I sat and had lunch with the guy in the ring. Are you kidding me? I am so starstruck. Antonio, not just a great wrestler, one of the nicest guys. One of the privileges of meeting him. This is what fantasy sports does. It's not about winning $1 million because I have won multi-millions in friends. How's that? And found Andy. All because of fantasy sports. Found the chat room. Okay? It's unbelievable. And people are worried about winning millions. How about worry about having fun in your life? Korea, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's slashing 295 in his last 50 games. So, okay. And Kansas City, I mean, they get to Domingo Germán. 1 loss in his previous 9 starts. And that came he led the majors with 9 wins. Germán allowed 5 home runs in 10 appearances. The Royals smacked him around for 4 homers. How about that one? Germán, 10 runs and 6 home runs against Kansas City. Danny Duffy, 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk in 6 innings. The Angels, Andrew Haney retired his first 9 batters. You may want to pick him up. He struck out 6 of them. Then he gave up solo homers to Sin Chu Chu and Hunter Pence. Here we go again. Hunter Pence. So Channing's 5-inning, 1-run effort Friday. Tyler Skaggs 5 2/3 Saturday. Haney with a strong effort Sunday. I'll tell you, watch out for these Angels. And Fletcher got 3 singles, extended his hitting streak to 5 games. He's batting .310. He got his 4th 3-hit game in 2019. Mike Trout, there you go. Remember him? Trout was 3 for 18. Now he's slumping out of it. His slumps don't last very long. So Haney doing great. I'm telling you. Last Haney I remember rooting for was Mr. Haney on Sesame Street. He used to. No, do you like Mr. Haney? He used to own the store on Sesame Street. Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with you? Wasn't Sesame Street one of your things? Definitely. Mr. Haney. Mr. Haney and his hardware store. Anyway, the Yankees hoping to get Dallas Keuchel now, but they're going to have a battle. They don't have to give up a draft compensation, and that's next Monday, so it's going to be exciting. Didi is supposed to need about a week or 2 weeks before he plays. Aaron Judge out with an oblique injury. He's starting to swing, so we'll see what happens. I'm battling with Ronis and Bender in Sirius XM, and my first pick, Aaron Judge, is on the bench. Oakland A's, 9 games in a row. Their last 11 games, they've hit 27 home runs. Now, prior to that, in 23 games, they hit 15 home runs. Pitching, the first 29 games, they had an ERA over 5. Since April 28th, it's under 3. And in their last 10 games, their ERA is 2.21. That is pitching. That is hitting. That is going to be a winning team. The other part of the winning team is Arnie coming up at 10. Okay? Fegley, 31 RBIs, tied with Matt Chapman for most on the team, despite having 78 fewer at-bats. Unbelievable. Jesus Luzardo, the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. A.J. Puck threw 30 pitches. They both throw simulated games. Jerry L. Cotton looks like he's going to... I'm telling you what, if you can bet now, get the odds, pick the A's to be the wild card team this year. Yep, pick the... I mean, Cotton, you got all these guys coming back. It's just at a point where everybody's starting to... Yeah, I'm telling you. Chapman continued his hot streak. Okay, 13th home run. Gave the team the lead. Brett Anderson pitched well, the whole thing. Minnesota, 39,900 paid attendance. Largest crowd since opening day. All you got to do is win. That's it. Back-to-back sellouts since 2015. No, 2015 they had it. June 20th and 21st. Don't tell me no. All right? The Twins are first in home runs, first in slugging percentage, first in OPS, first in WOBA, first in runs, first in run differential. What else you want to know? What else can I tell you? Seattle, what happened to coffee? 10th time a Mariner team went winless on a road trip of 6 games or more. So, look, what can I tell you? They're probably close to 13-2 they started. Now forget about it. Okay, Kikuchi had his first legitimate blow-up. Legitimate. 10 hits over 3 1/3. 8 of the hits he surrendered came on breaking balls, so they got to check that video out, see if the video shows anything, if he's tipping that pitch. Otherwise, he utilizes off-speed pitches with success with 274 WOBA when he uses his curveball and a 37% strikeout rate with his slider. Hunter Pence, 2 for 5. Nothing you can say. Over the last 16 games, 8 home runs, hitting .317. You can't do much better than that. And Shin Chu, 2 for 5 with a home run. It was his 9th of the season. 5th home run in the last 9 games. He's 12 for 37. Play him in the daily game. Hunter Pence, 11 home runs in the Rangers' first 15 games. Tied for the most in his team's first 15 games in his career. I mean, unbelievable. His first home run last year came in his own 50th game. That's that. Toronto, Biggio 3 for 4. Third major league game. What could you say? He's 3 for 10. Lourdes Gurriel's going to be a star. He'll have a better year than Guerrero and Biggio. You'll see. 4 for 4. He's 25. He homered 3 straight games since returning. I'll tell you something. This kid's. I saw him in the Arizona Fall League. I love him. Justin Smoke, 2 for 5 with 2 homers. He's only batting .224, but each of his last 6 hits in the last 4 games has gone for extra bases. Stroman, 1 run, 5 hits. 1 run despite 6 walks in his last start. So he's doing really well. And so are you. And you'll do even better with Arnie. Okay, coming up next. So a sincere thank you to Arnie, who will be coming up, and Cha-Cha, and Danny Powell, and Doug Boyle, and Easy Kill. Easy Kill, give me a call. Hope everything is well. J.R. Matz, the great Mal Pal, thank you for calling in on Sunday. That guy, we need a refrigerator. Timmy Sawyer, Unholy Toledo, wait, I just need you, Unholy Toledo. Zelmo, and a cast of thousands. Coming up next, Arnie Baseball. Thank you, everybody. Happy and a healthy Memorial Day, and remember what it's for. We honor those people who made it possible for us to play this crazy game of fantasy baseball and make it our biggest problem. Wow. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all.